Before we start coding, we need to look at a concept in React, which is components. Components are the building block of React, and a component is a reusable block of code. So we're going to define a component once, and we're going to use it wherever we want. We define a component in a similar way that we define arrow functions in JavaScript, but there are some rules we have to follow. So the first rule is that the component name must start with a capital letter. In our case, we're going to call our component app. And for now, it's not going to take in any input, and we're going to have our body. The second rule of components is that they return JSX. As we said before, JSX is very similar to HTML. So for example, we can return an h1 tag that says hello world. Now we can save this file. And to get the command that we're going to use to run our server, we can go back to the package.json file. And under the scripts key, we can see that we have a command with the name dev. So to run our application, we're going to run the command npm run dev. So we're going to head to the terminal, and we're going to run the command npm run dev. Once our application is running, we can see that we have a link here. So we're going to open this link in our browser. In our browser, we're actually not getting anything returned. That is because we have not exported our app component. So we're going to head back to our code. And at the end of our component, we're going to have export default app. There are different types of imports and exports in React. The first one is a named export. So if we wanted to use a named export, we would add export right next to our component. So this is a named export. If we have a named export, the syntax that we're going to use to import it is going to be import. And in curly braces, we need to provide the name of the component we're importing. One thing to note here is that the name must exactly match. So if we're exporting the app component, then the name we provide in our import must also be app.